Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Zay here, back with another episode of I Am the Culture podcast, where we not only cover the culture but everything in between. I'm your host, and known as Zay of this podcast. Where we cover everything from culture to not in the culture, to sports, to movies, to TV shows, everything in between. Man, it's like the trap house. You can come in and get everything you need. You feel me? So first thing first, we finna get into it, man. This is called the scoop. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden has signed the bill for the TikTok situation, and if they don't sell for the TikTok to ban TikTok, so Biden signed the bill, and so if TikTok don't sell their company within a year to a United States company, they're gonna ban it on all apps. You feel what I'm saying? On all phones, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So you would not be able to use TikTok. It's not if you know in the next 9 to 11 months or whatever, 9 to 11 months, but 9 to 12 months they said TikTok's gonna be banned if it's not sold. So don't be looking crazy if your TikTok cut off. That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's kind of fucked up. You feel me? Because I don't really think TikTok is really harming nobody or will eventually harm nobody. But hey, you never know. I'm all with protect the United States and everything. But at the same time, we could have found a different way other than just banning it. So hopefully, Facebook or Instagram, you know what I'm saying, or somebody, or Google, or somebody that got a couple of billion. Because I read that TikTok is the shit, TikTok is evaluated at about 200 something billion. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah, we're gonna see how this go, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I'm gonna keep y'all covered on everything that's going on with that TikTok situation. But let's move on inside the scoop. The Department of Agriculture has issued a public health alert for some ground beef products possibly contaminated with E. coli. The dates range from March 28th that they was packaged on to April 22nd that they will be freezed on. So if you got a pack of hamburger meat that says it was packed on March 22, 2024, and that you gotta freeze it by the date of April 22nd, they say you gotta bring that meat back. Do not eat that meat. It might be contaminated with E. coli. So hopefully nobody out there got that. But if you do, please pay attention. Send this to a friend, send this to a family member, whoever it may be. And yeah, let them know, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Check the dates on your hamburger meat, your ground beef and shit like that. All right, so let's continue on inside the scoop. We got US United States approves 60 billion in aid to Ukraine, 26 billion to Israel, and then 8 billion to Taiwan. That totals up to about 95 billion dollars. So they sent another first aid package pretty much. Um with all that being said, 95 billion dollars, here we go again. Um yo, you can feed people, you can get that to people. Shit, you can take care of other people too. I'm not counting that out. But take care of your own first. We your own. United States is your own first. United States need to take care of their own first. And speaking about that, I've been thinking, I might run for president one day. Because hey, at this rate, all you need is a good mindset, you know what I'm saying? And you able to move around. It seems like, that I'll be fully qualified to be the president because you got Trump dealing with. We're gonna get into the Trump situation too, but you got Trump dealing with the situation he dealing with the courthouse, and being in court and dealing with the hush money trial right now. Then you got Joe Biden. He ain't really doing that for nobody. Nobody really fuck with Joe Biden. And no disrespect, what I'm saying. I pray to get his age one day. But when you get a certain age, you got to know certain things you probably can't do no more. And running the United States is probably something you probably can't do at that type of age. So you know what I'm saying. Hey, at the end of the day, we gonna see how things go. You feel me? But I might end up running for president. I don't know. Way things looking, man. But let's move on inside the scoop, man. Megan Thee Stallion accused of harassment by her cameraman who said um he was forced to watch her have sex with another woman. So the cameraman said he was in the car, they was out of the country, and Megan Thee Stallion, her and another woman was starting to get it on, and he said he was forced to watch and was told that you can't tell nobody. Very type shit. First of all, you the cameraman and you should have some type of footage. I don't know why you don't have the footage. And, camera should have been set up right there. Just so that way you can have evidence, and we all can have evidence of what happened. But with that being said, he also said that she started acting funny, towards him at work and shit like that. Like his pay started getting less and less and less, and then eventually he was fired. So I don't know if it's a money grab, allegedly. I don't know what's going on, but I just know that she is being accused of harassment by her cameraman. And I guess the harassment is him pretty much it started off with the two girls in the car. I don't know how that's harassment, but I guess it is these days. But hey, it is what it is. You feel me? But yeah, man, let's move on inside the scoop, man. Speaking about Trump, like I did earlier, the Trump hush money trial is he's pretty much being accused of paying a ex porn star. Her name is Stormy Daniels, and apparently he paid her about $130,000 in hush money back in 2006. So allegedly, I don't know how true it is. Trump say he don't know her, but he had an affair with her, and yeah. So apparently that's what the fuck going on in the hush money trial. That and other things too with the election. Apparently he was paying some guy to make up false accusations on other candidates in the presidential race. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that go. At the end of the day, I keep y'all updated. He on trial right now, but he complaining like a motherfucker. He is not trying to be on trial. That nigga like, fuck that, man. They trying to keep me back. They got me here in court and all this shit. But hey, if you did the crime, dog, you got to do the time. So if you in court, just go through the court system. Do what you got to do. Get you a good lawyer, Trump. You got enough money, and just chill out, bro. Ain't nobody trying to accuse you or nothing. Um, let the people figure out what's going on. You always trying to act like you the best nigga in the world. Like ain't nothing you could never do no wrong, my nigga. Like come on, Trump. And I fuck with Trump, not necessarily all the way. Excuse me, not 100% like oh that's my dog like ooh type shit. But I fuck with Trump. I fuck with some of his theories and how he look at things and how he can control things and run things. But at the same time, you got to be honest. You feel me? Trump be tripping sometimes. That nigga be off the wall with some crazy shit. And if we ain't honest with that shit, then we let that shit pass. That's how shit get worse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll see how things go. I wonder if Trump will be giving out money like that to um the allies, like that $95 billion. Well, another good amount of money. That's crazy. Like that's a lot of money. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know if Trump would have actually gave out that much millions, but I mean billions, but you never know, man. You never know. But I keep y'all updated on that hush money trial. Oh, that's right, quick. Let's move on inside the scoop. Uh, this is sad. It's kind of fucked up because it's supposed to be my body, my control. But the Florida has it has gone into effect that the Floridian 6-week abortion ban has started. So to all the ladies out there, to all the fellas out there, if you're dealing with a situation where you got somebody pregnant, you thinking about abortion, you got to do it before the 6th week. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, I understand that it's fucked up, but the rules is the rules. You feel me? So hopefully everybody adjusts to the rules. Hopefully everybody can deal with the rules accordingly. But at the same time, when I think about it, there's certain situations that, because I got to be honest with it, in certain situations that maybe, like rape or something like that, God forbid. I hate to say that word, but um, if something like that happened and she don't find out till after 6 weeks, are you saying that she still can't have an abortion, or you know what I'm saying? Like 6 weeks is to put a time limit on it in the weeks column is what I'm saying. You at least got to give it a month, maybe not a month, maybe 2 months. I don't know how the abortion thing go, man, but I'm just letting y'all know what's going on with the governor and all that shit right now. You feel me? So hopefully that y'all can get that figured out. Now I know it's other states that do it longer, and if y'all, y'all want more information on that, I'll give y'all more information on that. But as of right now, that's just what it is. So all right, so let's move on aside what's popping. You feel me? First thing first, we got to cover last week because I wasn't able to cover last week. You feel me? So Nardo Wick and Future dropped back to back. That's the name of the song. Normani dropped 159 featuring Gunna. YG Naka, Cola Ray Can't Come Back. Then you got Party Next Door. His album's called Party Next Door. Party Next Door. Party Next Door. The fourth album. A Boogie Alone. Then you got Gucci Man Take That. Take That. Take Part. Take That. It just sounds funny to say Take That. Uh, pause. No Diddy. That's all the song was saying. No Diddy, no Diddy. Pretty much. Shout out to Gucci Man though. And then you got Young Blue Jeremy album. Y'all let me know what y'all think about them songs, man. And obviously I'm bringing y'all these songs because some people might not know what's going on. And like I said, this is the culture, so I'm gonna bring y'all everything that's going on in the culture and outside the culture. Feel me? So this what's popping. This is your music. This is your TV shows, shit like that. Speaking about what's popping, Unblocked. So it's a show on Netflix called Unblocked. You know what I'm saying? It's a jailhouse series. Um, Pretty much it's in I think it's in Kentucky or Kansas, one or the other. I can't even think where is that. But it's pretty good. It's pretty much about prisoners that they're experimenting on having no guards and giving them freedom, and by giving them freedom, if they do good, they're giving them not gifts, what you call them, um you know, they grant them, privileges. I'll say that's the word I'm looking for. They grant them privileges to have like free cell phones and shit like that. Free cell phones, free phone calls to make. You know what I'm saying? But the show is good. I just, like I said before, I was telling my homie earlier in the day. The only thing about the show that I did not like is all the fucking braiding hair that's going on. You feel me? You niggas need to. I don't know what y'all got going on, but you can't be in that braiding hair, man. And the shit was just so casual, like everybody just standing around braiding hair. And this is a male prison. I'm not talking about a female prison here. So, but all in all, man, it's a good show, man. It's pretty entertaining, and they do good for a while. It's a couple of fights, so it'll keep you on your toes and shit like that. So, and there's a lot of shit going on, especially when you got niggas that's in jail and shit like that. They creating things that you never thought, your mind would create that you never thought that'd go together, that'd make something. So shout out to the Netflix, man. Mufasa, the Lion King, drops December 20th, 2024. Now I seen the trailer for it. It's pretty much like the Lion King, another Lion King remake, pretty much. So I don't know. It look like it's gonna be good, man. We'll check it out when that time comes. It do drop, December 20th, 2024. All right, so let's move on to side the music. And this for this Friday, they just dropped May 3rd. You got Kendrick Lamar. Obviously, he dropped Euphoria, which on my second episode, y'all see. Y'all can go ahead over there and see that after this if you want to. You got Gunna, WhatsApp. Then you got Moneybag Yo trying to make sure. You got the baby Ghetto Superstar. You got Honcho and Mike Will Made It Come Over featuring 2 Chains. And then you got Chance the Rapper, Buried Alive. So shout out to all them people, you feel me, on that list right there that just dropped this Friday. And tell me who y'all want to hear that I ain't covering in the comments, because there might be some people that y'all might want to hear that drop that I might not know about. So if I don't know about them, then I can't report on them. You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's get into it. Let's move on. So the next story we got, the next segment we talk about is the playbook. Now the playbook is self-explanatory, obviously. Once again, it's the football, it's the basketball, it's the baseball, and everything else that's going on in sports. So, three NBA champion, three of Michael Porter Jr., the NBA champion for the Denver Nuggets. Three of his brothers been dealing with some situation these last couple of weeks. So, just to keep you updated, the first brother that's having a problem, that had a problem first was John Tay. Excuse me if I'm saying his name wrong. John Tay Porter. is banned from the NBA for life for gambling on games. Not only did he gamble on games, he gambled I think twice on his own games. And yeah, so you can't do that, dog. You can't risk your whole NBA career just be gambling on some games. And if you're gonna gamble on some motherfucking games, at least use somebody else's phone or use somebody else's account. You don't go talking to betters. You don't go. You know what I'm saying? You get you a second little play cell phone or some shit. And I'm not condoning it. I'm just telling you, if you're gonna do it the right way. You feel me? So if you're gonna do it, get you a little cell phone. You know what I'm saying? That's off to the side. And somebody else's name that ain't got nothing to do with your family, maybe your friend or some shit like that. That's how you do that. You feel me? But he banned from the NBA for life. That's Michael Porter Jr. brother. Then his other brother, Cobain, excuse me if I'm saying your name wrong. Cobain Porter is locked up and sentenced to 6 years in Colorado prison for vehicular manslaughter. So pretty much he was arrested for a DUI and he killed the lady by accident. So rest in peace to the lady. But that's his other brother. He just got sentenced to 6 years in Colorado for that. And just recently, you got his other brother, Javon Porter. He was arrested Friday night for a DUI, a DWI. Driving while intoxicated. So, um, hey man, you gotta talk to your brothers, dog. I don't know what's going on with them. Well, obviously they dealing with the situation they dealing with, but hey, you gotta get into their ears, man. I don't know what's going on. They seem like they off doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? And he seemed like a well cool guy, well put together guy. Like he, well minded, I'll say. Like he really don't be in no drama or shit like that. He's very quiet. So I'm talking about Michael Porter Jr. It's kind of weird that all three of his brothers going through some shit these last couple of weeks, but you know, we'll keep an eye on that. Let y'all know what's going on with that. All right, let's move on inside the playbook. You got Ryan Garcia. He was tested positive for PEDs. You feel me? Before and after the fight. So I don't know how true it is. I just know that's what they reporting on, that he was got PEDs in the system. Do y'all believe that Ryan Garcia got PEDs in the system, or you believe they bullshit? I don't fucking know what to believe. At the end of the day, I'm gonna just sit back before I make my opinion on that and see what happens. See how the story unravel. But I know Devin Haney said that it's fucked up because we do train for this hard, and it's fucked up. We fight blood, shed, and tears, and just sum it up. That that's fucked up that he doing that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I said fucked up like 4 times, but it's cool. I'm just telling you what he said. But long story short, also Ryan Garcia denied these allegations. He pretty much said that he never took no type of steroid, no type of performance enhancement drug at all, no PEDs. It possibly could come from the ashwagandha, which is some type of I ain't gonna say drug, but it's some type of what do you call it? Out of body experience, I'll say. So shout out to Ryan Garcia, man. Hope y'all get that squared away. I don't know what that's all about, but I hope y'all get that squared away. Before I voice my opinion on that shit, I'm gonna sit back and wait. I'm just letting y'all know what's going on with it. All right, so our last story of the day, and last couple of stories of the day inside the playbook. We got Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush, um, he got his Heisman back. So shout out to Reggie Bush. They took his Heisman because supposedly he was getting money from colleges and shit like that. And you couldn't do that shit back in the day. These days they got NIL deals, is what they call them. What the college student can't get paid now, but back then they didn't. So if you did some type of shit like that, that was illegal. So I don't know, but Reggie Bush did get his trophy back. So shout out to Reggie Bush. The NFL has announced that the players can now wear the Guardian helmet for regular games. So the Guardian helmet is like a cushion around the helmet, pretty much like a little like boxes and shit like that. So I guess they trying something new. I'm with it. I'm all about the protection of protecting the body, protecting the mind and shit like that. Cause you get hurt, man. That's it. I don't care how much money you got. You break your fucking neck or your leg or your arm. You know what I'm saying? Or you injure something for the rest of your life. It's crucial. So a little bit more cushion on your head, your neck area and shit like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think they need to come up with something like that too, but you can't really restrict the neck like that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy, but we'll see how that go, man. So yeah, they have approved for everybody to be able to use. I don't think it's like mandatory. I just think that everybody, if you want to use the Guardian cap, you can use the Guardian cap. So our last story of the day is want to let everybody know Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. The fight is officially sanctioned, so this is an official pro fight. This will be on their records. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how this shit gonna go. But hopefully Mike say he gonna take this shit serious. Jake say he gonna take this shit serious. So we're gonna see how this shit go, man. We're gonna see how this shit play out. And we're gonna go from there. So hopefully Mike win. Shout out to Jake, but I'm leaning more towards Mike in this fight. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know. But hopefully Mike give him something that he's looking for. And then after this, Jake, please fight more boxers in your age range and in your, you know what I'm saying, in the boxing industry. You know, you're fighting a lot of entertainers, you're fighting a lot of UFC fighters, you're fighting a lot of people that ain't really used to boxing and shit like that. So that's my opinion on that shit. But shout out to Mike Tyson, man. Shout out to Jake Paul. We'll see how this shit go. Feel me? So yeah. But hey, man, once again, man, this is I Am the Culture podcast where we not only cover the culture, but everything in between. And if you have any questions, any issues, anything that you want to ask me to help you on, you can hit me up at I Am the Culture2 at gmail.com, the number 2 in my email, or you can hit me up at my DMs. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok currently. Um, and shit like that at I Am the Culture podcast. You feel what I'm saying? Because I am the culture and I represent for the people. You feel me? So yeah, man. So with that being said, that is everything that's going on right now. If y'all want to, I got another episode dropping soon, so y'all can go ahead and jump on that right quick. You feel me? And shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all my supporters, friends, family, and loved ones. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate everybody. I appreciate the strangers. I appreciate the family members. I appreciate my kids. You know what I'm saying? Watching this shit like that. So shout out to everybody out there, man. And this has been another episode of I Am the Culture podcast, where we not only cover the culture, but everything in between.